Sapiens presents. Do you remember your last crush? Possibly you have a crush today? They can load you with both the elation when you see them or an anxious anxiety, whatever the ideal words are to define how they make you really feel. One point is for certain: what your crush does or says carries serious emotional weight with you. Since there's a lot emotional financial investment. In some cases, also one of the most certain of us have insecurities and also don't seize the day when the opportunity occurs. Also, even worse is when those instabilities proactively push this person away, and also we may not also recognize it. Offer me a break, right? We're currently worried. So allow us aid you out. Here are a few activities you might not realize are pushing your crush away. Number 1, overlooking them seems counterproductive, right? If you like somebody, why would you ice them out? Maybe on the surface, you justify it as playing hard to get. Yet underneath, you're really trying to protect yourself from a denial you've encouraged on your own is most likely to happen. If your insecurity is shrieking, they would never ever like the real you. You can figure if your crush never ever sees you, they cannot injure you. Hold up. This isn't excellent. Have you ever been harmed or distressed by someone who seems to be evading you at every corner or disregarding you? Even when they're right next to you. It's like being ghosted to your face. This is what you're doing to your crush, leaving them regularly hanging or claiming they don't exist. Can be rather harmful and also may provide trust concerns in the future. Trust fund us, you're not undetectable. It is most likely they observe the personally ghosting. They don't have a reason for it. So they're deeply disturbed as to why he or she appears to hate them. If you have actually ever been ignored yourself, you comprehend how much this injures. So you now have the power to quit injuring somebody else. We're not stating that you have to glom onto them with enchanting verse in hand the next time you see them. Yet all it takes is being friendly and also open up to being familiar with them so you can let them understand how you feel. So a piece of suggestions: do not pay attention to those pickup musician tips, particularly disregard the one regarding nagging where something particular to the person is negated or insulted. The factor frequently offered is that either this will make you look superior, so the various other person will certainly desire you extra, or for defense through preemptive attacking, we don't know about you, yet this appears a whole lot more like a single person making an initiative to injure the various other individual. The disrespects are psychologically and emotionally marking the person. Recognizing this is the idea that you're safeguarding yourself from hurt. That may or might not even happen. A truly understandable reason for traumatizing the very individual you like. Taking part in insults is bolstering patterns of misuse that remain to hurt. Not just others, place yourself also. It may be puzzling if your crushed as well as their close friends disrespect each other to bond, however they have an understanding of where the line is and link differently to them than you. Beginning with generosity and also respect is always a great way to take that step forward to creating a bond and also understanding where the line is. Number 3, dispersing their developments. You're not playing tennis if your crush compliments you or makes advances, and do you react with an above smash? They're not going to return the volley. This is a video game set match where your one might really be a loss. We get it. What happens if it's frightening or you feel not quite all set for them to get near to you? That's still no factor to deflect their actions. Hurtful. If the deflection is rough, they can really feel put down. Even worse, you come off as condescending and vicious. So you'd be sabotaging yourself to prevent this damage. You could try just fulfilling them midway as opposed to knocking away their deal of how they think or really feel. Make a matching deal of your very own. You can provide your own viewpoint as well as make clear what your purposes or feelings are. Ah yes, the magical concept of equilibrium is at play right here. Teasing can be fun as well as it's not uncommon to tease those you such as, if it's light and great-natured, it can help alleviate stress, reveal you fit and confident around your crush and even open up conversation. There's constantly a factor of way too much though, and after that it obtains hideous exercise. That's self-understanding and also taking a look at the situation all at once. If there's been too much or an overload of teasing, it becomes annoying or worse, bullying. If you're not mindful or so wrapped up in teasing, you might land on a subject that is sensitive to your crush. If you're always teasing and also joking, the various other individual feels they do not know you since nothing you do or state appears to be taken seriously. A sense of humor is excellent, however successful teasing calls for empathy so that it does not morph right into humiliation or being undermining. Healthy connection requires all parties within to have some practical level of self-confidence. As the previous points have shown how frustrating insecurities can torpedo the entire point ultimately, why wouldn't you offer yourself the very best chance feasible to be familiar with this person you've been crushing on, interact and make the effort to be familiar with them? You may even discover you do not have a crush on them anymore hereafter. Have you seen on your own or somebody else doing any of these signs specified in this video? Do you have a crush right now and sort of intend to claim something? Do not hesitate to comment listed below and provide us a like. Catch you next time.